In 2008, I founded Simple Intentions with the simple intention to help people develop the skill of awareness in the workplace. Since then, I've had the amazing opportunity to speak on the topic to thousands of people in over 50 countries. As I've listened to people share their struggles with imbalance, I've begun to develop a theory that most imbalance comes from lack of communication. This lack of communication is most times connected to the conversations we are not having about our values or the boundaries we set or don't set around how we live, honor, and uphold our values. I've come to see lack of communication as one of the largest drivers of imbalance to both individuals and organizations that, if not addressed over time, can manifest as stress in the workplace as well as stress in the body. Many times we have a conversation, but it's not the full conversation we want to have. It's only half the conversation. And it leads me to wonder if the reason why millions of people report they don't feel heard is because they're not having the full conversation. I mean, how can you feel heard if you're not really saying what you mean? In many cases, we halfway share out of fear of being judged for what we think, feel, or believe. We might edit our responses because we feel guilt or shame about what we really want to say. And sometimes it's just easier to not say what we really mean, because then we don't have to deal with the fallout if we happen to disappoint or displease another person. The impact is we go to work, we sit with our friends, and we engage with our families, living a series of halfway conversations and kind of a halfway existence, which is often described as being out of balance. This way of living for many has become so common that full expression has come to feel dramatic, if not even radical. But it's not all doom and gloom. The great news is in every conversation you have with others, you have a choice to be your word and say what you mean. Even better news is that you have the same choice for the conversations you have with yourself. The simplest place to start is by learning and embracing the skill of awareness. Begin to notice the conversations where you're withholding. Notice the conversations where you're closing down or not speaking up. Then with that new awareness, begin to experiment with expressing your thoughts and your needs, each conversation at a time. I believe if people are willing to say what they mean with grace and respect, the collective impact could transform not only workplaces, but communities and families and the health of individuals around the world. And now with this new knowledge, what is one conversation that you're willing to have today with full expression?